Well, a rescue's gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hands.
A city councilman in Cranston, Rhode Island faces a drug charge after a police officer finds him sleeping in his car with a crack pipe in his hand. Reilly sleeping, his mouth wide open as the officer approaches. Reilly has a lighter and a pipe in his hand. The officer rouses him from his sleep.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Road's open, Boston.
You're gonna stop. Try not to. Oh, no way, dude. Really?
Yes, yes. I was just on my way back from court.
Bro. Well, a rescue's gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hand, so it's like.
Please, sorry.
Listen, I have a body camera. Obviously, everything I have is recorded. You know that, and what I've observed is on camera, so I can't pretend I didn't. You know, so a rescue's gonna come here, and they're gonna check you out. You know, as far as I know, there's no drugs anywhere, so I can't. You know, so there's not a criminal investigation. There's more a health or well-being check type thing.
Thank you.
But yeah, I obviously have to document it. You know. You can have that back.
Thank you. There will be no arrest.
What?
There will be no arrest?
No. Are there any drugs in the car or anything like that?
No, nothing.
All right.
The officer questions Reilly about his drug use. He's forthcoming and discusses struggling with addiction.
How long have you had this problem, man?
It was a relapse. I've been clean for 13 years.
All right.
Just went through a really, really bad divorce recently.
Okay. Do you know if any of that was laced with fentanyl or anything? Because you were out, and looked like you were choking.
Really?
Yeah. That's why somebody literally sprinted and flagged me down because they thought you were having a heart attack or choking.
No, not that I know of.
EMTs arrived to check out Reilly as the police officers search his vehicle, which is littered with trash and junk. The officer found a chore boy scouring pad in the glove box. Chore boy is made of copper and metal. Drug users sometimes use a chore boy to make a crack pipe.
You got a test kit?
Yeah.
So it's over here.
A second officer arrives. They approach the vehicle to test suspected drugs found in the car.
What's wrong with this guy? It's your whole life. Down the drain for what?
So you don't know him at all? You guys don't know?
No, I've never met him in my life. We'll probably dig out just a smaller little rock so we don't have to break anything.
If we can get a little bit with the
powder?
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll touch it. I got it.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Be careful, because he was on the nod, or it seemed like
sure
anyways.
It's mixed with something else, but... Do you need this knife? Yeah, let me use that.
Be careful with that stuff. I don't know if that's fentanyl laced or not. There's white all over there. He doesn't know.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just telling him the same thing, because, I mean, you don't fall asleep usually from completely, it's not an opiate
Yeah.
usually.
This is enough.
He claims he was tired and he may have sleep apnea, but I don't think that's going to...
Especially like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, only climb a lot, too. It's like, you stick out like a sore thumb.
Well,
Right away.
fentanyl?
Coke.
Yeah.
Crack. Pop for crack. I can test it for fentanyl, too.
Test it for both, just to make sure that I don't know what we're dealing with.
Well, can you just snap a picture of that?
Especially if we're going to put him in a cell.
The sergeant on scene tells the officers to charge Reilly. Then they look at a white powder on his driver's seat.
He wants to have his mother come get the car, but I'm not going to... I wouldn't have... No, not getting in there, touching all that. All that white powder, that's a piece of crack. Yeah, that's definitely crack.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, you can smell it, and he's burning up.
He has a bunch of chore boy and...
Should we have it towed?
It looks like he's like half living out of his car. There's like
private property.
toiletries.
We're good. We're on private property. And this guy's
Look at this. He's got a problem.
I'll do all the evidence stuff for you.
Thank you. All right, so is he rescue's good with him?
Yeah, they're just finishing up right now.
He's got the Brillo and everything over there.
Yep.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on. It's all.
They're finishing up right now.
That was in his glove compartment.
The first officer on scene also removed a crack pipe from Reilly's vehicle. Reilly appears to be okay after leaving EMTs and talking to the officer.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I have an option here, man. Sorry.
No, you got anything on you? No.
I got gloves on. All right.
There's stuff all over that car. When your mother gets in that car, I bet she sits in that and touches her face or mouth and goes down.
I had no idea there was anything down there.
So,
No, I mean the
yeah, you don't know what you're buying.
Yeah.
Did you buy that today?
yesterday.
Yesterday. And
Yeah.
You don't. Is the same guy you usually buy it from?
I don't really usually buy it off anybody.
They're not all honest people.
No, I mean.
Once or twice.
Yeah, but whoever you buy it from, if you continuously buy it from them, you know who you're buying it from. You don't know what people are putting in it.
No, I understand.
You know, they may have made that. That's a big rock you got in there. What's that? A $50 piece?
100.
100.
Yeah,
So,
I just got back into this.
you gotta. This is gonna listen. This is terrible situation. We're all in a tough spot, but we gotta do what we gotta do right by the numbers. It'll help you in the end. Believe me when I tell you. And you'll say to us a month from now, good best thing that ever happened to me. That's what they all tell us. You can't go down this road anymore.
No.
God forbid we find you dead. That's terrible. You know what I mean? And you were down in the car.
No, I have an appointment set up for the 17th to go get help.
Yeah. You gotta get on a program right away.
No,
I look at you.
Yeah.
You're not the Matt Reilly that we know. Trust me. And listen. Your health and your well-being is worth way more than any political career.
Reilly then expresses his concern about the media finding out about his arrest.
We don't report nothing to the media unless someone tells them. So, and then arrest records are public record. I'm not going to lie to you. But
we can do for the kids.
there's not much we can do on this. Unfortunately, if I was in your situation, I'd be in handcuffs.
No, I'm not saying.
You know?
I'm not saying don't arrest me.
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
In terms of media for the kids, as much as
Yeah, no. Listen,
quiet.
we are only required to release what we release, and we won't. We have to release an arrest record by law. You know. All right, jump in before you. We just want to make sure we got to monitor you because you've taken in some
I'm going to pat you down again, all right?
You've taken in some fentanyl, Matt, and that's we've got to make sure you may not feel it right now, but God forbid something happens to you.
Yeah, no, I've never done that
feel
before,
terrible about that, you know. I mean, you're not going to be there all day. You'll be in and out.
I'm going to keep your wallet with me. I have your phone already. You want me to throw this stuff in the car real quick?
Sure.
All right. Just step on in here. I'll bucket you up. Oh, wait.
Matt, who's going
wrong
to come
side.
get that car
This is a
out?
full cage.
What's that?
Getting you to say, who's going to come get this car out?
I would.
Huh?
I would.
Listen, you got to clean this car out.
It's supposed to be going back in tomorrow.
Oh.
My car's getting fixed.
Oh, this isn't even your car?
No, it's a loaner
All right.
car. Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's all shit on the seat. All drugs on the seat.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't joking. I have an appointment on the 17th.
All right.
I'll crack a window for you in a second.
Matthew Reilly faces a drug possession charge. He's resigned from his position as chairman of Cranston's Republican Party, and he's in rehab. The mayor.
And as soon as we were walking back from the Starbucks, I heard him key the vehicle. Well, I heard a loud scratching noise, and as I turned the corner, there he was with keys in his hand facing the vehicle.
He was blocking my way, saying I scratched his car. I didn't scratch his car. I'm a state senator. I think he recognized me. I think he's one of the gun nuts. He called out my name. I never told him my name.
That's definitely him. That's his face, 100%.
All right. And
You're sure that you don't recognize him from anywhere?
I've never
at
seen
all?
him in my life. I didn't even know this guy existed.
Saw what appeared to be keys in the gentleman's hand, and you looked over and saw a long scratch on this vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just fresh, and it literally just happened too.
I have little scratches, but that's a new one.
It's my cell. I never call my
Well, it kind of looked like he tried to extend it
No,
a
that
little
one's
bit.
here.
No,
That was there?
one. This
That
is the
one.
fresh one right here. Right down here. This one.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
He apparently doesn't like my stickers, so.
That's all you need from me?
You know, if you
You just gotta write in there if you're wishing to pursue charges for the individual that's responsible.
We're having an officer come down here with the camera to take pictures to document the damage to the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So can you stick around for a few minutes? They're on the way
Yeah,
right
we're gonna
now,
have
so-
to, yep.
Okay.
How long were you guys here for before
Before you guys showed up?
you guys were here for only about 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And the truck wasn't there when you guys pulled in first?
My son's in the truck, so I can't answer his questions.
Well, do you remember when the truck was there when we pulled up? No, it wasn't. It was some other vehicle. And as soon as we were walking back from the Starbucks, I heard him key the vehicle. Well, I heard a loud scratching noise, and as I turned the corner, there he was with keys in his hand facing the vehicle. So it had it been in.
Sometimes the dance inside a little bit, please. Huh? I just leave the car here. This truck here. Want me to run home?
Alright, should I get both?
Captain, cool.
Okay.
No, all they're doing is taking pictures. Will, get that drink off there. I gotta go. Stace, just wait here. I'll be right back. Stace, here's the bag.
I think that should be pretty much it. Oh, I need a signer, right?
Yeah, hold on, let me just sign this. How close were you when you heard it? You like,
Oh no, I was literally like right here when I heard the keying of the car. And literally as I turned the corner, he was walking out. He was literally right there next to the scratch. And like I said, his keys were like this in his hand. And then he was like, just kept walking and saying nothing. And I was like, did you just key my car? Because I was like in shock. Like, you serious? And yeah.
He said no and he walked away.
No, and he just kept walking. He didn't even look at us or nothing, so. Alright. Wait, let me see. Did I just put my... Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I put the fourth down. Fourth William. Alright.
so we just got to take some pictures and stuff like that, okay? And then
Alright, that's fine.
and then you guys can go. We just don't want to leave it like that.
No, I got you.
I was on time today, too. I was on time. I was ready to go.
Just switch out, man. She's just gonna. You said he walked off that way?
Yeah, he walked off that way. We tried to... I asked him if he keyed the car. He said no. And he kept walking, but I know for a fact he didn't. There's no way he didn't do it.
That's fine. Coming out.
Alright, so he's out and shopping over here somewhere. Okay.
Our brother was going to go looking for him, but I didn't know
No,
what
no,
it was.
no,
I didn't
no.
want him to get hurt.
No.
because I didn't
Now,
know
do you have
what
any
it was.
affiliation with the owner of this truck?
That's my
My
father.
son.
Yeah, your son, yeah.
Okay. And you were in the truck at the time, or you were just walking?
No, I was
by?
walking back. I was right here when I heard the car getting keyed.
Yep.
Because I heard a loud scratching noise, and like I told this officer, I seen him like right where that blue scratch is right there.
Yep.
As he was leaving this area with keys in his hand like this.
Okay.
And I asked him if he did it. He said no, and he kept walking. But there's no way he didn't do it. I know he did.
You know, so it's your dad's truck or your husband's truck?
It's under my husband's name. It's my truck.
Okay.
They don't like my stickers. They keep telling me to take them off. I'm like, no. I can have my stickers. Hi.
It's your truck.
And obviously the ridge line wasn't here first.
No.
No, it wasn't. It was a different vehicle at the time. Yeah. When I parked, I think it was a white vehicle.
Okay.
So.
And you were driving. You were driving, or you were driving?
No, I was driving. I'm on the
us.
insurance
We
and
were
everything.
on the corner, so. He was getting her a drink before dance. Give her energy. I was like, hurry up, because we gotta go.
Do you know what he was wearing? Do you remember what he was
He
wearing?
looked like he was wearing like a suit jacket almost. He was shorter. He had glasses on. He was an older gentleman. I think, I'm honestly colorblind. I think it was either a green or like a brown shirt on.
Did you write all that down in the statement you were given?
Oh, no. I
Yeah,
can't.
can you make sure we get all that, the full description? Yeah, you can just add it right after that. Just say the description of him is, and then whatever he's described as.
Yeah, we'll write on.
So it was like a sports jacket.
Yeah, I was like, maybe that's something we just do.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to do all four sides.
I just want to get in relation to where suspect truck is as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to.
Starting, so yeah, when you get the ones over here, just get one from there before we got the whole thing in.
When I asked him? Well, he said, when I asked him, he just gave him a straight up no, and he just kept walking. But like I said, there's no way. Yeah, when I turned the corner, he had keys in his hand like this. Yeah. So.
Okay. All right, you get all the sides.
You want all four? I was having back out so I can do all four sides.
Straight up. We'll just move this car forward a little bit.
Yeah, and I want to get close up to the.
When they scratch inside of the vehicles and
Yeah, I'm like.
So I can pull back.
Is there any way we can show that this is?
Yeah, you can tell by the little bit of debris and a little splash on it.
Make sure that you document that further.
It looks like it's going that way too. See that little string right there? Yep. That's from it. Looks like it's going in that direction.
Try and get like a
last question I had, you said that you looked up the bumper sticker, the name of the bumper sticker? You did?
Yeah, because I was curious, and the guy looks like him.
There you go. He looks exactly like him. What are you waiting for?
If I see his face, I'll know it's.
Yeah. Okay.
We might need a positively ID to hang out the positively
Yeah. So you live nearby?
Yeah, we live right up the street.
Okay, you have all this information? Because we may have to just put like a photo.
Let me.
Yeah.
Let me. Do you mind if I get everyone's name?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. How you doing, bud?
Hi.
I just need you to step out the truck for me, all right?
Sure.
You mind shutting it off? I'll explain to you when you get out here, okay? You want to come right back here for me? Five. I'm gonna have one male detained for right now. All right, listen. I have to detain you for right now. All right. I'm investigating a crime. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If it's a maniac who yelled at me in the car next to me?
They weren't in the car next to you. There was no one in the car.
Yeah.
There was no one in the car.
He was blocking my way, saying I scratched his car. I didn't scratch his car. I'm a state senator. I think he recognized me. I think he's one of the gun nuts. He called out my name. I never told him my name.
All right. So, he didn't say any of that, okay?
Yeah,
he definitely didn't recognize you. I know he didn't say that.
Yeah.
So, all right. His car was keyed. It was freshly keyed.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what we're investigating right now.
Okay.
And seeing, he pretty much heard it and saw you.
Yeah.
And you had keys in your hand as well.
That's because I just came out of my car.
Well, that would make sense, but the way that he explained it seemed much a little bit more in depth than that, okay?
Yeah.
All right? He can hear it, like fresh. It was, he can hear the scratching, and he approached you and asked you. You kind of just walked away and kind of just blew him off.
because he called out my name.
Yeah, he didn't say he called out your name, but...
He called out my name, and I was worried that he was one of the gun nuts who stalked me at the State House, so I kept walking.
Well, yeah, I don't think he was that. He seemed a little young, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there, okay? Just for right now, just hang out a little bit, all right? I have a supervisor coming out here, okay?
I was scared, so I kept walking.
All right.
Yeah. And then I went over to Starbucks, had a drink, calmed down. I don't think he saw me walk in. And then I walked over to Whole Foods to get what I needed to get. And then I came back.
You walked all the way to Whole Foods?
Yeah, because I was afraid to come back to my car and he was still here.
Why didn't you call us?
It's a good question. I should have.
Five.
You gotta be all.
Hey, William, how you doing? It's Officer Diaz. We spoke earlier. Is there any way I can have you come back to just ID the gentleman that you said keyed the car? Yeah. Are you nearby? Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's fine. What would you say he's wearing? All right. No, it's all right. If you're colorblind, it's not gonna. I would definitely need you to see him. Yeah. So you can't make it here in the next few minutes and then head right back out? Yep, we are. We're right in front of the Chipotle. Okay. You were the one that confronted him, right? All right. Did you, when you confronted him, did you recognize him at all? Do you know who he was before you knew who he was? You know what I mean? You didn't at all. You didn't recognize him or anything. Never seen him in your life before? Okay. All right. No problem. Okay. All right. And you guys are on the way? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, sir. It's what's your last name again, sir?
Miller.
Miller. Mr.
Yeah.
Miller, sir. So this is what's going on right now, okay? We have the victim that's going to come down.
Yeah.
He's just going to identify that you were the gentleman that he spoke to about keying his car, okay?
Yeah.
There's no charges yet. We're still investigating it, okay?
Yeah.
We still have some...
There are cameras almost
Yeah.
down each and every row, so obviously we have to do our due diligence to make sure. So we're just going to detain you for a little longer until he comes down here. He's coming from Providence, so he should be here momentarily.
So Colonel Winquist knows that I was stalked by these guys.
Okay.
Because I'm the sponsor of assault weapons legislation.
Okay.
They actually patrolled my house.
Do you recognize this gentleman?
I thought he called my name. Right? Because the sticker's on the back of my car. I thought he said, "Hey Miller, did you key my car?" And because I was concerned he was one of these guys, right, that stalked me, I kept walking.
Right. Okay. No, that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with what you did after that also. Just so we can, again, do our due diligence.
Because some of these guys are armed, so I was really concerned.
I trust me, I completely understand your concern. So, I said we obviously have a job too. We're just doing our due diligence.
Yeah.
Just so we can, like I said, so we can thoroughly investigate. Is it possible just to see your keys so we can rule out the possibility if there's any paint transfer on your keys at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be operated by a Christopher Crawford. You have 2 young children in the car from Rhode PD. The mother of the children has an emergency placement on the case. She'll come in with the floor.
I'm more the car guy than Leo, so.
Yeah.
What's that on?
White Honda, possibly in the course. Is they pinging that, or are they just...
You can call Winquist. He knows that I went through all that.
Okay, no, go. Like I said, we're just going to kind of stand by until they get here. So just ask you to sit there for a few minutes. That's all. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate your patience, sir. Can you just hang out here for 1 second, sir? All right, the gentleman that you just drove by, was that him?
Definitely him, 100%.
Oh, 100%. It said he didn't have the jacket on now. He just had a... Did you see the shirt that he was wearing? I know you're legally colorblind. That's why I was like, I would have you come and look at his face.
Yeah.
So I know you can't see the colors, but as long as you can see the face and you can...
You want me to come out?
No. I'd rather not have you guys...
Come together.
Together.
I know it's definitely him. I know he wasn't wearing like a blue shirt or like a dark shirt. It had to have been tannish, but he must... I think he may have taken off the blazer because I definitely had one on, but that's definitely him. That's his face, 100%.
All right, and you're sure that you don't recognize him from anywhere?
I've never seen him in my life. I didn't even know this guy existed until today, to be completely honest.
Do you follow politics at all in the state or anything like that? You're not into
I don't even know any of the senators, to be honest. I only know the mayor.
You only know the mayor?
Pretty much. I'm not a big...
so. All right. No, I just want to make sure.
I'm
and are you sure that the scratch wasn't there before you
parked?
Oh,
I'm 100% sure that scratch is not there.
Okay.
I know that scratch wasn't there.
All right. So. Just checking and just trying to see if maybe it was there, maybe it wasn't.
I understand.
That scratch is definitely not there.
Yeah, I understand.
The scratch definitely wasn't there. All right. Well, that's all we need to know for right now. Okay. We're gonna check out the cameras and stuff because this place has really, really good cameras. And then after that, if we see fit, then we're gonna go from there. All right, and then we'll notify you.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys. Absolutely. All right.
All right. So we're going to let you go at this point. It's still under investigation, like I said. We're waiting to review this footage. We should have access to that tomorrow. Okay. And once we do at that point, our detectives are going to probably conduct a further investigation into it. Okay. So right now, potentially you're facing, you're being investigated for abandonment at this point. So, but like I said, we're not taking action now until we cover all our bases. Okay. So, all right.
You want my phone number?
Please. Yeah. Take all that information.
Here, I'll get my card out of there.
Sure.
My cell's on here.
Your cell's on there as well?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Winkus knows that I have this reaction, right? Because it's happened to me a couple of times.
Okay. That's fine. Yep. So we're not taking any action right now. We're
let him know that it was me, and that was my reaction.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, sir, you have a good rest of your day, okay?
Appreciate your help.
No problem.
All right. Take care.
Senator, how are you?
Good.
Good. You got a minute?
Yeah.
We came to talk to you about an incident tonight that occurred in Garden City.
Yeah.
So we have a complainant who wants to pursue charges against you.
Okay.
So we've got to do our due diligence. You know, they spoke with you earlier tonight.
Yeah.
We did go back to Garden City. We've got the video of you walking through Garden City, putting your coat over your shoulder, going to Whole Foods, buying your lettuce, putting it in the bag, coming back.
I was afraid to come back to the car because he said, "Hey, Miller."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got your video. So you tell us how you want to handle this. You keyed his car.
Yeah.
And we can either make a big deal out of this or a little deal. So,
okay. Whatever you recommend.
Well, I want to know what you recommend. I mean, I don't want to be accused of covering up something for a senator.
Sure, neither do I.
So I think it's best that we all be up front with each other and do the right thing here.
Yeah, I want to, because, you know, it's before he even got to me, right? He was saying, "Hey, Miller, what are you going to do?" Right?
Yeah, so I'm going to be right up front with you. He saw your sticker on your truck.
Yeah.
And he ran it and he saw your picture and he said, "That's the guy that just keyed my car."
Yeah.
So he was upset and I don't know, do you know the guy? Why would you key his car?
Listen. He was threatening me already.
There's a video.
Okay, he was threatening me already. Whatever you want me to do to make it, easiest for you guys and everything.
So we're gonna probably go back and get an arrest warrant, right?
Yeah.
But it's you rather than do that, you can either come to the police station. We can charge you there.
Yeah.
This guy wants to pursue charges. He's upset that his car's all keyed. We were gonna do a search warrant and take your keys and stuff like that, but I think you're gonna cooperate.
Yeah.
Why did you key? Do you know that? Did he threaten you?
He was already threatening me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what did he? So do you want to give a statement? How did he threaten you? Because we can't hear what's said. We can only see.
As soon as I opened my door.
Yep.
He started saying, "Hey, Miller, what are you going to do?" Right.
Yep.
He already started on me as soon as I opened my door.
Right. And then, which guy was that? Because there was two guys.
Yeah. I don't know which guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So did he bang your car with the door or something before that, or like why would
No,
you key?
as soon as I came out of the car.
You just got mad and keyed his car.
Because he was already screaming at me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this here? If you want to just come to the... We're not going to go do an arrest warrant for you and roll it out that way. Why don't we just... And it would probably be... It's up to you. You could write a statement saying he threatened, whatever the case was.
Yeah.
And then, I keyed it out of what? I don't know, anger. Yeah. I don't know what your issue was.
He was yelling at me.
Yeah. Did he threaten you at all, or?
I thought he was threatening me based on, just my history with guys like that.
Yeah. What do you mean, like guys like that? Was he the?
I thought he was one of the gun nuts that stalked me before. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you recognize him or?
No, I thought he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Why don't we do this here? Because it's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
I think the guy just wants his restitution to get his car fixed.
Sure.
I mean, it's keyed pretty bad. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What did you do with your keys, or?
Well, I took my keys out when he started yelling at me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Because that's, I mean, you got there's a lot. I mean, you could see you're between the cars, and I mean, it's obvious that I don't know. I mean, we'll deal with it at the police station.
Threatened, that's why I had the keys out. So.
Right, but they're gonna. What's the reason to key the car, though? That's the question.
Because he was daring me to, basically.
Okay. All right. All right. So why don't we do this here? You want to just throw a pair of shoes on, come to the station? We'll
All right.
Bang it out real quick and get you out of there. It's up to you. It's a misdemeanor, like I said. It's Cap. Does he need money? You gonna do JP for him or?
Yes.
Yeah.
$50.
50.
Okay.
Bring $50, and whoever the justice of the peace is on duty will come in, just get you out of there.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Yep.
Senator, have a good night.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna come in there with you, so you know, I mean, I gotta follow you in, so you can grab a pair of shoes. Unless there's a pair of shoes, like right here, right, sir?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta come in there with you.
Yeah.
You got a pair of shoes somewhere handy right over here?
The guy wants me arrested for keying his car.
What?
There we
What
go.
did he say?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi.
He'll be back shortly, okay? He's gonna get JP'd out. Do you have, Senator, do you have $50 handy?
Yeah.
All right.
Getting arrested for what?
I'll let your
He says
husband,
I keyed his car, so I'm going down to...
He what, his
straight
car?
He says I keyed his car, so I'm going down.
He keyed his car?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Scraped his car.
Who said that?
The guy who I parked next to.
Oh. Somebody you parked next to said you keyed your car and you had to go down to the station?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Senator, I believe it's got to be cash. I think the justice of the peace accept cash only.
Well, I got some.
I got some. Let me just make sure I got enough.
Here, I know I got some.
Yeah.
I know I have that, Josh.
Yeah, you got $100 right there.
Yeah. You want me to?
Yeah, just bring all of it just in case. But it's $50.
So you have change, or should I get?
Justice of the peace, they usually carry change as well. Yeah, they usually.
Okay, I got enough.
All right. Anything extra you want to leave behind? Just
I want to get my keys.
Keys. The less you bring, the better. But yeah, keys is a good move.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Come on, we're right on here. Just right here is fine, sir. I'm gonna shut this door for you and your wife, and we'll step right out.
Alfredo, let him, if he wants to give a statement.
All right.
I threatened him or whatever when he got there. Let him give that. Add that to the report, okay?
Okay. There you go, sir. I just gotta put these on you.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Why don't you have him drive in?
Yeah.
You want me to drive in?
Drive in.
Okay.
Meet us at the station.
Okay.
All right. Do you have your keys?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have your keys?
No, let him follow us in. That's fine.
If he wants to do that route.
Yeah.
No, actually 5.